So you don't have enough time to start a business. Well, let me tell you, in this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly why you were wrong and how you can utilize your time most effectively so you can get out of that 9 to 5, so you can scale out a business while you're in school. Basically, anything you're doing that is a large time constraint that you are putting a lot of time and effort into, I'm going to make sure that you can scale out a business even though you were going to school. You have the 9 to 5. It's exactly what I did. I was working 9 to 5 full time, and I was able to slowly execute myself from that 9 to 5 and go full time into my real estate signpost business. In this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly how I did that and how you can do it too. So we have the 9 to 5s, the dirty 9 to 5s that we want to get out of. We got that. We got education, school, either college or you're in high school. And I mean, with college, I'm not telling you to drop out or anything, but why not scale a real estate signpost business while you're in college? And other businesses, if you have a business already and you feel like you don't have enough time, why not scale a signpost business? It's extremely easy to scale with very limited time. So let's dive into it here. Weekends and off time. So by off time, I really just mean before and after, say, your 9 to 5 shifts or in school, before and after classes, like you get your studying out of the way. You always have every single day, there's always a couple hours that you have off time, time to relax and whatnot. So I'm going to get into A and B of what kind of direction that you can take here. So for A, we got you have that off time and now it's like time to relax, right? You got doom scrolling, watching Netflix and sports, video games. Those are all things that you do to kind of chill. You had a long day, right? You just want to doom scroll, chill, watch sports. And where does that lead you? They'll leave just stuck in the rat race. I mean, that's what they want you to do, right? You just work an 8 hour shift and you're tired, or you go to school and then you're just drained from school and doing all this homework and stuff. You just want to chill on the couch, watch sports, chill, doom scroll, right? Stuck in the rat race. And I'm not saying that to be rude or anything. I'm just being brutally honest. All right, so now B. This is the route that I took, implementing systems. So I mean that part took a long time for me. Obviously, it took a very long time for me to scale my business and actually implement a CRM software that is very helpful and useful. So I mean the systems, that is something that you can work on as well or utilize the systems that I have. And then that's actually registering the business, getting the business set up, making it legal, making everything set in stone. It's like, here you go. You have a real estate signpost business. So that is the first step, just registering the business, getting things rolling. Then after that, build posts. So, I mean, I'm going to take it back to square one here. So the implementing systems, registering, that is things that you want to do on the off time, right? Like after the shift, after the 9 to 5 shift, before the 9 to 5 shift. Those are all things that you can do during that time. You want to utilize building posts on the weekends. That is when you have that Saturday, Sunday, or hey, even if you only have a Sunday, right? You have the one day. Crank out a bunch of posts, right? Build out a bunch of posts. You can do that and like just batch build them, like you'll find when you have your weekends, you want to utilize those for like the big kind of batch days. It's like get a bunch of posts. Now you have inventory, right? Now you have a business, right? Every single one of those days, on those off days that you have that hour that you're not utilizing, scrolling, watching Netflix, this and that, you're registering your business, you're getting your business set up and everything. And then, yeah, now here we go. You're building the post on the weekend. Now you got yourself a business. From there, client outreach. Once you've got all that stuff down, and all that stuff too, it takes time. You can't just like expect yourself to build out that like have all the business registered and everything. You can't expect to have all that just in the first couple days, right? That stuff that takes time. You just work on it every single day and you get 1% better at it every single day, and you just build more at 1% every single day, and you are building a business. It's like Rome wasn't built in a day. So that's where the client outreach starts. You're going to want to This is where, I mean, you have time after your shifts and whatnot. I mean, realtors always find it very impressive when you're calling them, say, at 6 p.m. at night on a weekday. It shows that you're a hustler. If you call them in the middle of the day anyways, they're not going to pick up because they're busy showing houses and whatnot. And even if they do pick up, they're too busy throughout their day they're in the middle of their day. They don't want to talk to someone cold calling. So it's the perfect time to client outreach. To start outreaching, yeah, at nights and whatnot. So you can actually build that clientele and start putting up posts. Installs. So, I mean, you're probably watching this thinking like, hey, if someone has an install on this day, but I'm working 8, 10 hours, how am I supposed to put up their post? Good thing it only takes 20 minutes to put up a real estate signpost, and the realtor does not care what time you put the post up, right? Like you can put it up at 6 p.m. at night, 7 p.m. at night, 8 p.m. at night. Probably wouldn't put it up at midnight, but you can put it up from like any time during the day, right? You can put it up at 5, 6 in the morning, you know? You can really put it up any time of the day. So if you're working a full-time job after your shift, just go put up your posts. Just go put up the posts, you know? So you have the time after your shifts to put up the posts and whatnot. And then, yeah, and then you can just utilize all of your time of just client outreach, building that clientele. You already have the post built. That's what you did on the weekends. You have those posts built and whatnot. And then you utilize, yeah, the install time to do that during the week when you're off work and whatnot. So just really look into your schedule, think about what's going on, how much time that you really have. And that's why I always say to people getting into this business, 5 to 7 hours a week. If you can allocate 5 to 7 hours a week into this business, it's so simple and that's literally all it takes. You just need to have the grind and you have the focus to not doom scroll and not do all those distracting things and actually just work on the business. I'm telling you, you will be, yeah, continue to scale and build a signpost empire. That is the dream right there. It is a very extremely realistic dream when you have the systems in place and you have the skills to be able to client outreach and land clients. Those are all things that you can do